Yes, we're ready when you are, Madam Chair.
And let's call the Health and Social Services Committee to order, please. Will you do a roll call, please?
Amobian,
Present.
Freeman,
Aye.
Baylor,
Aye.
Neal,
Here.
Holland.
Aye.
All committee members are present.
Thank you very much. May I have a motion to accept the minutes from the last meeting, please?
So moved.
So moved.
Second.
Second. It's been moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. We have one item before us today. It's a resolution approving and confirming the appointment of Linda Brown to the City of Akron Commission on Aging for a 3-year term and declaring an emergency. And this is offered by the mayor. Gert, are you there?
Yes.
Would you like to address this, please?
Yes, thank you, Chair Mobian. Sitting to my right is Linda Brown. Linda stepped forward probably a little more than a year ago and has become very active on age-friendly Akron planning that has been taking place. I have known Linda for nearly a decade with her work at Sarah's House, with their senior community lunches, food pantry, you know, health, and I mean, talking about just living the life. So, without hesitation, I bring this to council and ask for this recommendation.
I don't know, Ms. Brown, would you like to say anything? I know about Sarah's House, and I know all the good work that happens there, so I'm sure I've seen you be there before.
I usually can talk loud enough without a mic, but thank you so much, Ms. Amobian. Thank you, Gert, for allowing me to be here today. I took the challenge of working with seniors after I realized that I was now a senior. And when you retire, sometimes you quickly realize I am a senior now. And so when I started to work with seniors, I began to understand some of the problems that they go through. And sometimes it's more than you can wrap your head around, the things that seniors have to go through on a daily basis. So I've worked with some seniors. We got a senior program going. We did started it with a little city neighborhood rent for that $1,500. We've been operational since 2019 with the senior program that we currently run. We stopped during COVID because we were, you know, concerned for our seniors, and we started again back in October 2022. So we've been going ever since then. We enjoy it. We have speakers come in like Gert to help us out. And then we go into the community every week, two times a month, to tell our seniors in our community about food insecurities, help them out with food. So we do things like that. And then when we talk to our seniors, we make sure that they're aware that they need to be concerned with their own health care, that they need to be concerned with the gambling that exists in our community, and that they need to be also concerned with opiates and drug use in our community. And some people don't realize when we first said that about people using opiates, I don't think people understood that seniors pick up drugs, take them as well, and that doctors dispense drugs to seniors, and so we need to be cautious. And so those are the things that we say to our seniors. We try to provide what we have for them and go from there. I sat on the age-friendly meetings, and they were informative. I think I made myself heard in saying that we need to make a place for us, those that are underserved in our community, and so that's why I agreed when Gert asked me if it was a possibility.
Well, thank you so very much for your service already. I'm sure you'll do a fine job on this committee as well. And you are totally right. It's amazing how aging kind of creeps up on you. And all of a sudden you realize you're in that group that you're wanting to serve. But thank you so much. Are there any other comments or questions by any other members? Can you see any hands, Sarah?
Yes, I can see that Councilwoman Mosley has her hand raised here in chambers, and Councilman Neal has his hand raised as well.
Let's start with Councilwoman Mosley and then Mr. Neal. Thank you.
Just really a brief remark.
your service to this community goes unmatched. And you being on this board is going to be such a breath of fresh air. And I was excited when I saw your name. I was like, wait, Linda Brown. So I'm excited to see what this holds for you because of the work that you're already doing in this community. I know it's just going to go even further up with you there.
Thank you. Mr. Neal?
Thanks, Madam Chair. I just want to echo the comments of my colleague. I'm very appreciative of Ms. Brown and the work that she does and her team with Sarah House and the way they bless the community. I'm appreciative because she is one of the community members I lean on to understand what's happening in the realm that she serves. She's a part of the community wraparound support. She's engaged, she talks about seniors, but she's also engaged with the youth at Bookton. And so I'm very appreciative. I just want, and I want to state why I'll be abstaining. It's just because I don't want it to be any form of conflict of interest. But please know I'm full support. And like my colleague, it is a blessing that she's going to be a part of this board.
Thank you very much. Are there any other hands or comments? Sarah, do you see any other hands?
There are no other hands here in chambers, Madam Chair.
Thank you very much. May I have a motion with suspension of the rules, please?
Motion to suspend the rules. Oh, sorry.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second?
Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you very much. It's been moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Oops. Okay, oppose? With one abstention. We'll be addressing this tonight, Mrs. Brown, and if you choose to come tonight, it's up to you. But just know full well that you have the full support of council and this committee, and we thank you so very much for being willing to serve. Again, I'd like to have my name added to this, Madam Clerk.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Unless there's anything else before this committee, we are adjourned.
Madam Chair?
Yes.
If I can just ask, and if I missed it, what we're doing as a city, please forgive me. But I have there's a business owner of Upper Crust Pizza who is from Syria. It's his homeland. And if we've been following what's happening in Syria, Turkey area, I believe Leopold is his actual city he's from. Some close to over 30,000 people lost in the earthquake there.
Right.
And I know our city has done things for like Ukraine and others. I asked him how many from that area live in our city, our county region, and he said about 30 to 50 families. He wasn't 100% sure. But that area has been devastated. So if there's anything we can do in a greater form of just a resolution, maybe I'm sure our United Way is doing something, but I know we've done things as a city in the past to help communities that have been impacted like that. I just want to bring it to our attention that we do have members of our community that have family there that have been greatly impacted. And since this is the Health and Human Services Committee, just wanted to bring that up during this committee meeting so that if something can be done, that we do all that's within our reach to do so. Thank you.
Well, thank you. We'll certainly look into that. Madam Clerk, could you help us? And I'll talk with you later this evening, please.
Yes.
Okay. Again, if there is nothing else before the committee, we are adjourned. Thank you very much.
Our final committee meeting today is the Budget and Finance Committee, and it will begin at 3 o'clock. Those committee members are Freeman, Amobian, Malik, Baylor, and Lombardo. Again, that's the Budget and Finance Committee, and it will begin at 3 o'clock. Thank you.